Yeah, this was my first term, and my district
I
is
lit up
Bill
here.
O'Neill's old district. It's House District 15, part of the North Valley. There's a west side precinct from Montaño to Paseo del Norte. And then it goes and swings up to the county line, all the way around to Wyoming. In fact, there's even a precinct that's on the east side of Wyoming. I walked it, I know it really well. I talked to a lot of people. There are concerns, and there continue to be concerns about transparency in government. And there's some common sense things we should be changing and addressing that it seems like we are neglecting. So I charged up there to the Roundhouse with a whole huge list of things I wanted to address. Some of them were definitely areas that I had some expertise. I really wanted to allow cities and counties the freedom to decide how they wanted to deal with the firework vendors in their jurisdictions. Whether to be able to ban fireworks absolutely in severe drought like we're having right now, or make other kinds of restrictions, perhaps even allow fireworks only to be displayed where there's concrete and water supply and things like that. It just makes sense to me. You know, I am in a wildland station, which means I'm the one that goes down to Bosque when we get the untoward event and try to protect people's houses. I met a lot of good people that way. A lot of fire chiefs and fire marshals' offices came to support the bill. We were very successful in passing it through the committees, but I have to tell you the fireworks lobby is extremely strong, and I think the only way that we can get the message to your representatives up there is if you call and send letters and let them know that this is just good public policy. Really, it just allows your own municipalities and counties to make decisions for your safety. It's being presented as an attack on a profession, on jobs, and that, you know, by somehow allowing municipalities to set their own guidelines, we're going to hurt people's employment. I really don't see it that way. I think when you get people out of their houses and you burn down their businesses, that you're having the negative effect. I made a good friend in Secretary of Tourism, Monique Jacobson. She helped me out a lot and testified in one of the committees, and she pointed out that our tourism goes down when we have these big conflagration fires, and I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. So I'll continue to work with her, I'll work with the state forester, and we'll see if we can get a more common sense approach to allowing the sales of fireworks, especially during the 4th of July. Another bill that I'm in the process of developing, which I'm hoping we'll be able to bring forward in this next 30-day session, is to establish another alternative for people who are abusing alcohol and have a real problem with alcohol to the point that it affects other members of society. It's called the 24/7 sobriety program. The other states that have implemented sentencing options like 24/7 have seen very successful completions of the programs. And really what it does in a nutshell is it takes someone who would otherwise be put in jail and give them another option to stay out, be employed, possibly take the bus rather than drive, because a lot of times these are people that no longer will have the ability to have a vehicle. And as long as they're maintaining their sobriety, they're meeting the terms of their probation. So I think it's a very worthwhile endeavor. And in order for cities and counties and courts to be able to use this program, they need to have some things changed statutorily, and that's where I come in. So we are going to work on that and create 24/7 capability so that any court system that wants to use that as an option may be able to move forward with that. I'm amazed at how much work people do up there. I think I had a different view of what being a legislator was all about. I got 2 excellent committees to serve on. Health Government and Indian Affairs is the name of the one first committee, and then the other one is Judiciary, and I was pretty surprised. I'm not an attorney, but I guess they do like to have regular people on Judiciary, and so I learned a lot. And you know, I didn't talk as much on Judiciary as I did on Health. My real job, my profession, is that I'm a paramedic firefighter. I'm a fire captain. And we do EMS, we do emergency medical care. So the healthcare system is something I'm pretty comfortable and familiar with. So being on the health committee, I felt like I had a lot to contribute. The Judiciary Committee deals with a huge range of things and a little bit out of my league in it, but I feel like I caught on quickly.